What is the Ugly News team? Simple. A top-notch group of journalists, the best in the world, all of which who are currently unemployed. Well, we're not unemployed, we just don't qualify for unemployment anywhere. We're now self-employed. Hey, bada, swing, and welcome to another week of the Ugly News team here live at the Wazillo Media Studios here in San Diego, California, of course, and Time Warner Channel 12. So thanks for inviting us into your homes today. To my right, of course, we have William Woolin and Sutton Porter. Hello. Hello.
No speaking.
Wait, no, hang on.
What is sign language?
What are you, Marcel?
It's baseball. There's
she's just
language.
doing signs. Okay, anyway, our show is brought to you, the signs that a good show is brought to you by Pacific Nissan, Highway 5 and Mission Bay Drive in Pacific Beach. Also brought to you by the fine folks at Click Elite. Wazillo Media, where if you want to go somewhere, don't forget to screen the scene.
Screen the scene.
All our news is brought to you when we do news by sdnews.com. The fine folks at the San Diego Community News Group. And of course, you can always join us on the Facebook page. Please join us on the Facebook page. Welcome back.
You like to taunt when you played baseball when you were a kid, didn't you?
I did.
As a matter
As
and
a
all
matter of
that
fact, my
stuff.
first professional baseball game, I thought it was kind of boring because there was no chatter.
No chatter.
No chatter. Nobody was chattering. All right, so what do you got in the news?
We got a lot of baseball going on. Well, the Padres are 3-1. I mean, you know,
1-3.
Or 1-3.
Yeah, you're a big sports
I'm
guy.
a big sports guy.
I imagine that we have a
I
script this.
practiced that.
Very good.
I did.
Have you been watching the baseball?
I have. I was actually watching the Padres lose horrifically, and I started doing a little research, and I found out about he's a bench coach, which is really, what is a bench coach? What do you say? I don't sit that way. I don't like the way you're sitting on that bench. How do you coach a bench? Anyway, I read that this bench coach, Rick Renteria, got hit in the face with something.
Maybe the bench.
Probably a ball, maybe.
Maybe a ball.
I think
You know, I promised last week a lot of our viewers that we're actually having one of the greatest baseball minds in all time here on the Ugly News team. Of course, he physically can't be here, so we did a pre-interview. So we're going to get some fun baseball facts from Donovan State Prison. So sit back and relax to baseball fun.
This is Global Telling. This call and your telephone number will be recorded and monitored. I have a collect call from...
Baseball. What's up, Walter?
Dial or say 5 and hold. Your call is being connected.
Mr. Baseball, let's prove that you are Mr. Baseball. Let's just ask you some simple questions. What year did baseball begin?
1846, the first game I played.
And where was that played?
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Yes, 2/19, 1846.
And I thought, when did baseball start in New York City?
In New York, it started with the New York Giants in the 1880s.
Okay. And who was the first World Series winner?
The Boston Red Sox beat the Pittsburgh Pirates in 8 games, 1903. 07, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so we got that. Okay, so who, based on your super baseball knowledge and of course, where are you currently calling baseball games?
I'm at Donovan State Prison, sir.
And as you're there...
San Diego. I have been for the last 3 years, 3.5 years, but this year I'm going to umpire.
Are you? Now, how did you do? What was your batting average in the minor leagues there?
This recorded call is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
Hey, San Diego, where'd you get that Nissan?
Highway 5 on Mission Bay Drive. Pacific Nissan. Pacific Nissan.
Pacific Nissan. How could you miss us?
So do you know anything about baseball now?
I know that their Padres are 1-3, not
Right.
3-1.
You watched the
which is
NASCAR
worse.
too, right?
It's bad.
Anyway,
It's bad.
The funny thing about baseball, Baseball goes through runs. Sometimes
Yeah.
a team is hot, and sometimes a team is cold.
Oh, like the Padres.
Like the Padres. And sometimes it's because of management, and sometimes it's because of the players.
Like the Padres.
Like
And
the Padres.
sometimes it's because of curses.
Come on.
Oh,
do
yes.
you ever watch baseball?
Come on.
Baseball's
Oh,
a great-
seriously.
Well, one of the biggest curses of all time, of course, is the Chicago Cubs, because back in, what was it there in Sutton?
1945.
Oh, they can't win a flag.
The pennant.
Pennant.
Right.
That's a pointy thing?
The pointy.
Gotcha.
And why can't they win the pennant there, Sutton?
Well, they had trouble winning the pennant because Murphy the Goat was not allowed entrance into Wrigley Field.
What if it was Paul the Goat? Would they let Paul the Goat in?
Well, maybe they had a grievance
What does
with
a goat
Irish
have
goats.
to do? Huh?
Murphy the Goat. He was Irish. Maybe that's the reason. I
What
don't
are they
know.
just all drunk out there? This doesn't even sound.
Well, the Goat wanted to go to the game. The Goat actually had a ticket to go to the game, but the Cubs there wouldn't let the Goat in.
This is a real story?
Because he
story.
smelled.
But here's the part about the Ugly News team that's completely amazing. We did some crack top journalism. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Sutton went right into the beast of the belly and got the word right from the goats. Ladies and gentlemen, finding out why
We're
goats.
here at City Light Pygmy Goats Farm, and we are trying to talk to the Billy Goat. Now, as I understand the story, the original Billy Goat Murphy was from Chicago. So maybe if I talk with a Chicago accent, the Billy Goat will tell me what to do. There's a secret ritual that we need to follow to reverse the curse. Let me ask the Billy Goat. Maybe it's a secret society like the Knights Templar. Mr. Billy Goat, what do you think? He's got nothing for me. Let's see if we can ask another goat. Here's a goat. Let's ask this goat if he can help us reverse the curse. Tell us, Mr. Goat, what's the secret to reverse the curse? They're very silent. Maybe this goat's more responsive. Oh, how about this one scratching? He may know. Nobody's talking to us. There's a code of silence here on the Pygmy Goat Farm. What do you think? Do you want to break your code of silence? What can we do to reverse the curse? Goats, what do you do to start a curse going? What is the process of curses? Hey, Mr. Goat, can you tell us why goats hate baseball so much? All right, here's another goat. Why do you hate baseball? Nothing. You see, we're not getting anywhere. This is like goat mafia here. Not a word from any of them. We'll put you in the Goat Witness Protection Program if you tell on the other goats. What's the story? Goat. Want to talk to the Ugly News team, any of you? Any of you guys? They're all running, though. They're all afraid because there's this code of silence in the goat mafia. If you squeal on another goat, it's a kick in the head. Have we got a treat to bribe a goat with? Are you in line with Murphy the Goat? Are you trying to resolve this issue with Wrigley Field? We're going to look for some symbols, some goat curse symbols near their barn. Maybe there's a stick, but it's placed over this leaf. That might be a symbol as to goat rituals. I know the goats like to eat a lot of grass, which is very dissimilar to LA gangs who like to smoke grass. We've got a goat stool pigeon that's waiting to talk to us. We have a baby goat here that wants to talk to us and give us the story about Murphy the goat. And if... Oh, tell us. What have you got to tell us? There. You're hearing it from the goat's mouth. This is how you reverse the curse. Baby, you're so cute, baby. You're so cute. Maybe we can reverse the curse. You're so sweet. What a sweet goat you are. You wouldn't put a curse on anybody. No, you wouldn't. Well, we've broken the myth that goats hate baseball. These are some sweet goats here at the City Light Pygmy Goat Farm. Oops. So, you've heard it from the goat's mouth. They've not done anything and they don't know nothing about nothing.
How about that, huh?
The Goat Whisperer.
She's like the Pulitzer Prize of goats. Now, a lot of times, remember Geraldo Rivera? He was trying to look in for the lost
it
Al
was
Capone vault.
Capone's vault, and there was nothing in there. But
This had more results.
Totally.
So how did you feel when you were speaking one-on-one with the goats?
They wouldn't talk. I just couldn't get anything out of them. But it did lead me to another source. I have a theory.
Well, because we're not really the goat.
Whoa, she's got a theory about the Padres.
The goats wouldn't talk to me,
Right.
but I have this theory since the goats didn't look like they had anything to do with it. I think Shamu could have put a curse on the Padres.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Shamu the whale may have put a curse on the Padres.
And why would he have put a curse on the Padres?
Well, he's always working and he can't go into opening games. I think he's mad.
He's going around in circles.
He's mad
He's
because he
mad.
can't go into Petco Park. Let's find out this.
Hey, we're
second
out
riddle.
here. This is the Ugly News Team, and we're at SeaWorld, and we're trying to interview Shamu and find out why he put a curse on the Padres. They lost yesterday at opening day, and I think he's following in the footsteps of the GOAT, Murphy the GOAT in Chicago, that put a curse on the Cubs. We'll see if we can talk to him. First, it appeared as though we wouldn't get entrance into SeaWorld, but Shamu brought it home. We went in and had a lovely day. I am Sutton Porter for Lucky to be in San Diego with the Ugly News Team. We're here at SeaWorld on spring break. And what says spring break in San Diego better than SeaWorld and Petco Park? Yesterday was opening day for baseball and the Padres lost. So I'm wondering if Shamu, because he's not allowed into Petco Park, may have put a curse on the Padres because, as I said, they lost. I'm thinking he's following in the footsteps of the GOAT, Murphy the GOAT in Chicago, that put a curse on the Cubs. We'll talk to him and find out if that's true. Shamu, can we have your attention? Have you put a curse on the Padres and had them lose the game since you're not allowed in Petco Park with just 5 minutes of your time? All right, Shamu is approaching us. Oh, he's swimming the other way. He's going to answer my question. Shamu, have you put a curse on the Padres? Shamu. Oh, maybe we can get Shamu. Nothing from Shamu yet. We're wondering. Maybe we should go and try to get him upstairs. We're here at the top layer of Shamu's aquarium. I think possibly he couldn't hear me below, so we'll see if we can ask him a question. I'm wondering if, because yesterday was opening day and Shamu had to work, he's really upset. Maybe that's could have been the reason that he possibly put a curse on the Padres. Shamu, if I can get 2 minutes of your time. Shamu, if I get an aquarium put in at Petco Park, will you reverse the curse? 2 minutes, Shamu. Shamu is too busy dancing to hear me. Maybe after he finishes his work, we can ask him. Shamu, if I can get 2 minutes of your time. Shamu, I'll make it my mission to put in an aquarium at Petco Park. Just 2 minutes. Shamu, if I do a tailgate party for you and bring tuna and mackerel, will you reverse the curse? Well, we couldn't get through to Shamu. I don't think he could hear me through the glass, but we'll keep working on this story and we'll keep you updated here on the Ugly News Team. I want to thank SeaWorld for allowing us in to get an interview with Shamu.
Well, we're back, of course. Here we are, live back at the studios here at Wazilla Media Studios. We've noticed we've created an expert here on curses and all baseball knowledge. I'm here with Raymond Burnell, the president of Little League Baseball. We may be the Little League of News, but he is the president of Little League Baseball. So welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
And this is your 60th year of Little League Baseball here in San Diego?
That's correct, yes.
And what special things are you doing for the 60th year?
You know, just trying to get more community involvement out there. I'm trying to get more kids playing in our community, and so that's what we're going for. Trying to build on the 60 years that we've already gone through and go for another 60.
Now, did you ever play Little League Baseball there?
I did not. I was not allowed.
And why were you not allowed?
Well, it was Mormon Little League.
And that entitles to what?
Well, too many moms.
Too many moms.
Too many moms.
Not enough seats.
Not enough seats.
Question about that. So how do you keep parents in check? I mean, Little League is supposed to be fun, playing in the streets, playing baseball, wearing uniforms, learning the fundamentals about it, learning about teamwork, learning about cooperation, of course, winning, and sometimes dealing with losses in our lives. How do you keep the parents in check?
Yeah, it's just a constant reminder telling them this is for the kids, or it's for their children. They're there to support, and we're happy to have them support them. That's what we want, more parents out there cheering them on, but they need to, make sure that they're for the kids and not for their own.
But some of them are clinically insane, right? I mean, you just have to,
There's some tough ones, but we deal with the best we can. So
well, since we're the Ugly News team, the Little League of News, well, we want to sponsor a team next year, but we want all the kids who run like the third base first, and everyone who should be in left field and let them pitch. How do we create that team?
I think T-ball would be a great team to sponsor because they're the ones that are definitely going the wrong direction and converging on the ball. So
speaking of that, how come in obviously normal baseball, but in the different leagues, you guys score runs to count who wins, right?
Correct.
How come not in T-ball they don't count outs to see who got the most outs to figure out who won?
I
Because
think
if you get an out, that's like a big thing in T-ball.
It is, definitely, and I think they still have a lot of fun getting each other out, but we just try to keep it fun, especially at that age. We want them to make sure they're coming back for more baseball.
Now, do you get to play at all? Do you get to throw the ceremonial pitch out since you're the president?
No, we had our council member this time, David Alvarez, come down, so he threw our first pitch out. And
now, does he get to go farther back, or does he do it at the 45? Is it 45 for baseball?
I believe it is, 45. So
he's a baseball guy. You know the baseball, yeah.
Yeah, so definitely, threw it into the catcher, and they made a good catch.
Now, do you know anything? There's a lot of fundamental in physics, a lot of mechanics in baseball, right?
Sure.
We have a special man who actually took a special trip aboard a spaceship. A spaceship. You've heard about alien abductions?
Absolutely. Well, I participated, yes.
He's not abducted. He was invited. The man was invited.
Invited to the mothership.
And what we found out on that trip is the keys to success to not only the baseball, but to life. Because that's what life's all about, huh? A little bit of baseball.
It's baseball week on the Ugly News team, and we're at Madden's Lock and Safe right here in Escondido with owner Gary Madden. We want to find the keys to success of a successful team.
The keys to success, I would say just be good-natured.
Good nature. So if you're a good-natured team, you actually have a shot. Now, you know a little bit about physics, is that correct?
A little bit, yeah.
And you learned a little bit about physics. You do a lot of studying of ancient pyramids and Mayan ruins, is that correct?
Yes, I've been studying it since January of '91.
And there's a lot of keys that we can learn about how to have almost endless energy. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's hidden formulas is what it is. They disguise these formulas to look like everyday pictures so that the average person would not recognize them. But if you're mechanically inclined with a science background, you can spot right away that these are mechanical drawings and they're mechanical devices.
Well, as I look at one of the first ones, this is from the Mayans. Now, this almost looks like a baseball to me. What is this?
This is a magnetic machine. These magnets that are dark are polarity 1 going out. Let's say that's negative. And these magnets here that are clear or white, we'll say that's positive. All right? And right here in the corner where you see these faces, you remove those faces and you put magnets there, pushing in. As this thing turns around, as it passes from one magnet to the other, when this part aligns with this magnet, it will pull it. And with this being the same as this one is, it will allow it to coast by until it can get to the next station. Then this station will pull it, and then this will allow it to coast by until it gets to the next, so on and so on and so on. And this is how this machine works.
So this machine will basically is a perpetual machine that will continue going around endlessly as long as there's enough polarity. Is that correct?
It will, yes. As long as the magnets are in the right position, right angle, it will keep running.
So it's key to say that the key to a successful baseball or a rally in baseball is stick magnets on all the players, and that way they can keep going around the diamond and scoring endless runs. That's the Ugly News team right here with my friend, the key of success,
Gary Madden.
Mr. Madden. He knows baseball.
I have a collect call from
Baseball. What's up, Walter? Johnny.
An inmate at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego, California.
Left field, first base?
Now, were you guys champions by any chance?
No.
Yeah, do you guys do interleague play with like George Bailey over there?
No.
No, you just
Trudy Donovan.
Just strictly Donovan. You guys don't get to tour?
No, Walter, we don't tour. We simply play against our own people.
Your own people.
Yeah.
So how do you get drafted on the team?
Well, you walk around and say, hey, they call me baseball in prison, not Mr. Walter, you call me baseball, not Mr. Just call me baseball.
Slow down. I can't. You're mumbling again.
Walter, just call me baseball. They call me baseball here in prison, and they say, baseball, do you want to be on my team? I'll say, yes, like Oaktown. And we get a shout out to Oaktown, my homie from Oakland. Oaktown said, baseball, you want to play on my team?
So let me ask you this question. So if you don't make it into the majors, is it a good decision to do a crime so you can make the prison baseball team?
No, it is never a good idea, Walter, to do any kind of a crime.
Oh.
Absolutely, because you can join leagues at North Park has leagues. Any rec center has leagues. OB has leagues. You can go over the line.
So you don't have to play professional baseball to play baseball you don't have to either. So the two choices are if you don't make it in the pros, you don't have to do crime to continue playing baseball. You can play in adult leagues.
Recorded call is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
Before you go out, screen the scene with Wazillo.com. Don't waste time or money going out to a place that's not perfect for you. Wazillo.com has live video streaming from your favorite bars, taverns, pubs, clubs, and venues. Find a place you've yet to discover. Wazillo.com keeps your eye on the action. Save time by making sure where you're going is the spot where you want to be. Check out the atmosphere, see what bartender is working, and view the crowd. Save money by finding coupons and check out the food and drink specials. Before you go out, screen the scene with Wazillo.com.
And we're back to the Ugly News team. We want to thank Raymond Bernard, who was here 60 years, Little League here in San Diego County. And look out next year, there could be an Ugly News team T-ball team out there with our name. I was actually hoping to get like Chico Bail Bonds become a sponsor of us, especially with the Donovan State Prison.
No, well, that would work. You want the kids running around with
but I'm just
your
saying,
face on it.
But I'm just saying. But anyway, speaking of sponsors, of course, our Niche Foods cream cookie coolers guest of the week is
Ralph Denny.
That's right, Mr. Ralph Denny. Why do I keep calling him Richard Denny?
Isn't that an actor?
Mr. Ralph Denny is running for super congressman, city councilman,
State Assembly.
State Assembly. Let me see if I get the number right. 78?
You're right.
78. District 78, a district near you, right there in Padre country.
Yes, it is.
And that's why we have him here, so we can get all those Padre votes.
Absolutely.
Good answer. So, Mr. Denny, tell us a little bit about baseball, how you like baseball, what's your favorite part about baseball, what's your favorite meal at the baseball game?
Well, hot dogs, definitely.
Hot dogs, number one.
Yeah, it's one of the few places I actually allow myself a beer, cold beer.
Ice cold beer. Beer here. Do you like the beer?
No, I don't.
What do you like?
I like pretzels.
Pretzels?
Hot pretzels.
And what do you wash down your hot pretzels with?
Coke.
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
And you, Mr. Baseball? You know me being the Padres.
Seriously, anything with salt and fat that'll keep me occupied while the rest of you watch the games.
So tell us a little bit about District 78 and baseball and you and what you're running for and what you're going to make the world a better place.
Well, I'm definitely going to make the world a better place as I'm going to throw all the professional politicians out of Sacramento.
Like we're going to throw away the professional newscasters. We're going to throw away the
That's
professional
right.
politicians.
Absolutely. You've taken You've taken the guidance from me.
Oh yes, I have, sir. Are you going to help anybody out there Are you going to? Can you get any votes from the guys at Donovan State Prison?
No, I can't. I'm a Republican.
Oh, okay.
If I was a Democrat, I could do it.
Not a problem. Right now we have
figure out a way. Right?
We have one last segment with Mr. Baseball, Donovan State Prison. Here, get your pen and paper because he's got the pick of the year.
Baseball. What's up, Walter? Johnny.
An inmate at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego, California.
At least to win the West. I'm calling the Rangers to the wild card. Indians to the
Now,
West.
let me ask you a question. This is a collect call I'm paying for, right?
I'm sorry, yes, sir.
Okay, so this $10 call, how come they can't give me better reception so I can hear you better?
I don't know.
You would think for the payment that we're making to get you and your baseball advice that we'd have a clear non-stop track. Is that correct?
Absolutely, sir, Walter. Yes, sir. That's right, correct, Walter.
So are you going to be listening to 1170 KCBQ this Tuesday and Thursday?
You know I am.
You know your picks are going to be there, so you're going to be very popular. So let's figure out the best. Oh, hold on real quick. We got another call. Maybe it's someone else from prison. Hold on.
Let him go.
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Who's
Walter?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Ron Fisher. I'm calling for the California State Firefighters Association.
Mr. Fisher, I'm actually talking to Donovan Prison right now. Can you call back in about 15 minutes?
Yes, no problem.
Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, it's said to this
This call is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
Hey, San Diego, where'd you get that Nissan?
Highway 5 on Mission Bay Drive. Pacific Nissan. Pacific Nissan.
Pacific Nissan. How could you miss us?
I'm here with grocery chain, super restaurant Ralph Denny. That's the memory cue that he gave me. So tell me, what are some of the things besides not being a professional politician? What are you gonna do to clean things up? Give me one of the things that you're gonna go in there and you're gonna go into District 78 and you're gonna, oh yeah, I'm here.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do when I leave here is fire my media consultant. He told me I was being interviewed by a legitimate news team.
I have a press pass, sir.
You have a press pass?
Yes.
He has a press pass.
Yes, from the city of San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
You must be a Democrat, because obviously...
No. Well, some issues I'm Democrat, but you're actually quite liberal in some of your Republicanism. Is that true?
Oh, no, that's not true.
You're not. You're just hardcore social issues?
Social issues have no business in Republican politics.
So there's his liberalness coming out.
I refuse to admit that it's liberalism.
That's right.
What do you call it then?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
God, I love this man.
Intelligence.
That's
It's
right.
a part of the Republican Party. Tell a friend. Anyway, so District 78. Besides that, give me some other fun things you're gonna do. You gonna raise taxes for us?
No, I'm going to lower taxes.
Are you gonna get some more government involvement?
Exactly what part of Republicanism don't you understand?
I want to make sure. I'm gonna get like. What do you mean? What? I don't know. I understand Republic. You know, like the elephant.
No, for God's
funny.
sake.
Make one more reference to my weight, and I'm out of here.
Sure you are. Old Ironsides can't get out without his mobile truck. So anyway, Mr. Denny, you're always a pleasure to have on the show. We thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And if you're in District 78, don't just tell a friend, tell a stranger. Ralph Denny, not so you can be confused with Richard Denny, but if I'll vote anything that says, are you the only Denny on the ballot?
I'm the only Denny on the ballot.
So you can't mess it up even if you get the wrong name. Anything that you want to sign the week out with? Anything exciting, new and exciting?
One moment. God, I'm sorry. No, it's great having you.
Oh, look, maybe that's my publicist saying maybe I should have Mr. Denny in.
Oh, boy.
Hey, how you doing?
Did you tell me we got a live show here?
Yeah, we got a live show going
We're
on. We
on
have to
the
call you
TV.
back. Everyone wants to watch the
We're
show.
on the TV.
It's probably our agent. Anything from you, Miss Sutton?
No, I think we've covered it all. Do you think we broke the curse of the Padres?
I want it clearly understood. I never put a curse on the Padres.
Oh, and then I can't call.
See,
he called himself Shamu. He's not Shamu. He's Ralph Denny. We
That's
want
right.
Special thanks to Sutton Porter. By the way, if you Facebook,
they did win last night.
Excuse me. If you want to Facebook Sutton Porter for the Pulitzer Prize Award, please her goat story. I'm telling you, it's going to be George Will. It's better than Meet the Press.
I enjoyed the goat.
I want to thank engineer Todd James, our sponsors, Pacific Nissan, Click Elite, and of course, if you would like to have the opportunity to have your own show here at the Wazillo Media Studios, grab a pen and paper. The number is 858-384-9645. We'll see you next week. Hey,
So
bada, bada,
we're
hey, bada,
becoming
bada.
a real news team. We just bought a new van. It's kind of a commuter van. Actually, it's an old, mail van, but it delivers the news. We have a soundboard and microphones and what else do we have? Paper clips. And we got scooters. We got 2 scooters. We got a red one and a gold one, which gives us the best gas mileage for news. Where other news teams are burning and making their carbon imprint, we're saving the environment. We're kind of green, but...
That's out.